Hey, what's going on? It's Q with It's Nails to You. Hope all has been well with you. This video is going to be a few fun facts to set you up for success with acrylic nails. So let's get straight into it, alright? So, fact number 1. It's going to be primer. Now, this is an obvious one, but it's really important. Without primer, is a high chance of the acrylic nail popping off. So you want to make sure you apply primer, okay? So let's go ahead and go to tip number 2. All right, number 2, make sure you wipe the acrylic brush when applying acrylic. You know why? Because you don't want acrylic to pile up in the brush. It will definitely affect the acrylic application when you are doing the nails. So make sure you are wiping the brush. Don't be afraid to wipe the brush. All right, that's it. Clean that brush. Keep it clean, keep it sleek. Wipe your brush. All right. Tip number 3, no bubbles. Yep, make sure there's no bubbles. If you're applying tips, make sure your tips do not have any bubbles, like any sort of air pockets. Make sure your acrylic doesn't have any pockets or air bubbles or little bubbles or things like that. Make sure it can cause different things, and just make sure there's no bubbles. All right. Next tip, sealing the nails off. So there's more than one way of sealing the nails off, and I'll get a little bit deeper into this one, okay? So when you are sealing the nails off, the first place you want to make sure that you're sealing the nail is when applying acrylic. All right, so you have the sealing down at the cuticle area. All right, down here you want to make sure that's sealed off, and you do not flush the cuticle area with acrylic and things of that nature. You want to make sure that area is sealed off nice and firm. And I notice a lot of people do this. They don't make sure that the sidewalls are sealed off properly. So whenever someone is getting their nails done, through time, there's lifting that occurs on the sides. So you want to make sure you're sealing off the sidewalls. Obviously, you don't have too much acrylic, but you still want to make sure that it's sealed off. So just check that and make sure it's not under applied with application of acrylic. All right. The next way that you want to make sure that you're sealing off the nail is when you are filing. At the process after the acrylic has cured enough for you to file or drill, you want to make sure you're sealing off this area again, even more. It's like a double sealing. So you want to make sure it's sealed off with that file or that drill. Okay, this is to make sure that there is no, again, acrylic set off up into the cuticle area and things of that nature. This is like that final sealing touch. Like, all right, you basically telling this acrylic, it's a wrap, and I'm sealing you off, okay? The next tip, all right? So by this time, I've pretty much forgot which number that I'm on, but just rock with me, okay? Because these tips are important, and obviously, this isn't gonna be all the tips, but these are just a few facts that will set you up for success when doing acrylic nails. Okay, so let's continue. All right, now look at the nails on every angle. This is key. Like, it plays a big role on how your nails look. It helps you to see what if you've missed some areas acrylic wise when you buff the nail and things of that sort. Whenever you are filing, drilling, and buffing, even when you're applying acrylic, you want to look at the nails on every angle, from this way, and all whatever angle you can look at. Because whenever you finish doing the nails, when people are looking at them, you might be looking at it from one angle, and then somebody else might be looking at it from another angle, and they might not like them. So make sure they're looking swell and on point, balanced, and whatever you want to call it, on every angle. Don't just look at it from your angle. It's so easy to fall into that. And you're just like, oh, they look good. And then the client or whoever else knows you're doing, looking at them, and they're like, if you're doing somebody else's nail, they're like, they're not seeing what you're seeing. You know what I mean? Now, if you're doing your own nails still, you want to look at it from all angles, okay? So let's dive into the last tip or fact that can set you up for success when doing acrylic nails. And that's enjoy your work. Enjoy your work. Sometimes I see this all the time. Now artists, they're really critical on their work, and they're so hard on themselves, and they forget to enjoy their work. And also pat yourself on the back for what you created and what you've done on each and every set. Because I guarantee you, if you're doing acrylic nails, you're going to keep getting better. You're going to see your mistakes, and you're going to learn. And I guarantee you, a week from now of you doing a set, a month from now, 3 months from now, 6 months from now, okay? 9 months from now, a year from now, your acrylic nails are going to look 10 times better because you're going to see your mistakes and you're going to fix them. I don't know of many people that do acrylic nails and they don't improve. So again, enjoy your work. All right, and pat yourself on the back for each set. Trust me, all you have to do is learn, but in the process, still enjoy what you do, okay? So I truly hope you got the best out of this video. Freaking love you guys. Thanks for tuning in, and stay tuned for a second edition, because obviously these ain't the only facts. There's way more facts that can set you up for success with acrylic nails, but this is just the beginning, okay? Till next time.